Good evening. It is about 6 p.m. on a snowy February 17th. As you can see, CBS has a bobcat out front for excavating the portion of the yard that will be used to hold the wall anchors from the outside of the house. So again, this is day 2 of the basement project. So I want to take you downstairs next and show you what's happened on day 2. CBS has a little microwave set up here, which is cool. Take it they're doing food or something. So we'll go back downstairs. Now, a lot more hardware arrived today. We'll start off just like yesterday. And you can see here's some of the sections for these helical piers. There's a big pile of helical piers, everything that attaches together. And then you can see we've got some bolts, huge bolts. And I'm guessing, not entirely sure, but I'm guessing these are what will actually bolt these seats to the foundation. So let's take a quick walking tour. I'm not gonna do quite as in-depth as yesterday. I'm just gonna kind of do a slow pan. So you can see that pile of dirt is much larger. Pretty much everything is excavated today. And a lot of these holes have starter helical piers in, like this one over here. You can see they've got piers leaned into every hole that's ready to go. I believe that's what's going on. So I'll kind of walk over and show you. I don't know what that machine is, but I imagine that's part of like the hydraulic torquing equipment that'll actually drive things down into the ground, which is awesome. So let's take a look in this hole just to show you. They haven't actually started on anything, but you can see how that will all drill down. So I think that's all I'm gonna show today. It's a project. It's really a project. So I'll be back tomorrow, and I'll just keep checking in each day. The other thing I'm going to make sure I get done tonight is measuring the windows. I've already measured the windows, as you can see by my window measurement sheet here. But what I'm going to do is just cut a few furring strips to length on the chop saw and just put them in the windows and slide them up and down to make sure that the measurements for each window are actually going to be good. You're supposed to have a 1/4 inch extra, so the window should be 1/4 inch smaller width and height wise for brick window installation. So I'm going to do that to the measurements that I've done for each window, and if everything looks good, then I'm going to call up eWindow Store tomorrow morning and get my windows reordered. As I mentioned in a previous video, I ordered them, but I ordered them the wrong size. So these are the right size. I'm going to double check everything with a stick. As they say, measure 18 times, cut once. So that's what I'm doing right now, and we'll see you outside in just a second once I get these cut. So for starters, I'm gonna mark out my various lengths, starting out with 53 1/4. Marking them. 53 1/4. Let's do the others. $38 1/8. Don't have enough left on this one, so I'll do 25 3/4. $38 1/8. $19 1/4. $26. $37. Okay, one more. Maybe. We'll start with these for now. So I'm just gonna use these sticks and see how the fit is. The height is great. Okay, the width looks really good too. These sticks are proving to be really handy. The 2-bedroom windows that are the same size are great at 38.25 and 37 inches. So what's not great is 38.25 height for the 3-bedroom windows that are 53 inches wide. I think it really needs to be 38 1/8, not 38.25. I think 38.25 could fit, but I'm gonna take 1/8 of an inch off and just use this stick to see if I think that's gonna fit better. Also, there was quite a varying range of widths on the 4 windows that are roughly 53 inches. Just gonna read this off. So here are the widths. We've got 53 2/16, 4/16, 7/16, and 9/16. That's a 7/16 difference between the 3, almost half of an inch difference. So I think for one of the windows, 53.25 is gonna be fine, but I think really for most of the other ones, we're gonna want 53 flat or even 52 7/8. So I'm gonna bump my stick here. This is my 53.25. I'm sorry, whichever one of these is. This one. I'm gonna bump my 53.25 down to 53. Try that out. And then if some of the windows I still feel like 53 is gonna be too wide, I'll knock it down to 52 7/8 and mark my windows from there. These sticks are proving to be awesome. I should have done this the first time. So let's cut some sticks and measure it again. All right, I'm gonna go measure again. I'll be back. Well, these measurement sticks are awesome. I'm really enjoying them. So I've learned a few things so far. Out of all the heights, there's really 2 heights. We've got a 38 inch-ish height and a 26 inch-ish height. So for the 38 inch-ish height, there are 6 windows of that height. And I just measured all 6. Initially, I thought a couple would be 38.25 and the other 4 would be 38 1/8. But after trying all of them, 38 1/8, that's gonna give me the best clearance of 1/4 of an inch at all points height-wise of all 6 of those windows. So I am marking that down for all 4 bedroom windows. We're gonna do 38 1/8. And for the other 2 bedrooms of the same size, we're gonna do 38 1/8 as well. And that's height. Now, for the width of the 4 that are the same size, 53 flat's gonna do it for 3 of them. And that's 53 flat width for 3x. One of them, just one of them. And in fact, let me check my notes here. Yeah, bedroom 1. One of them's gonna need to be 52 7/8. So I'm gonna do 52 7/8 with 1x. Now for these other ones that are the same 2, 37 inch width, 2x, it's gonna be good. Okay, so that's those windows. The only ones left are the little guys, which is these. We've got the 26 inch-ish height windows for the bathrooms. They're both the same height. Then we have 2 different widths, about 19 and 25. So I'm gonna go get my ladder, climb up there, and test out the fit for these bathroom windows. Well, I'm starting to dial things in. For the small bathroom casement window, yeah, I had 19 and 7/16 for this size, which was 19 and a quarter. This one was a little bit snug. I'll cut it correctly. So I'm actually gonna knock this one down to 19 inches. It was really, well, maybe, I don't know. I'll do 19 and an eighth and see if that's good, and then go from there. All right, that's 19 and an eighth. 1/8, easy update. Now, for the heights of these things, I had 26 and 25 3/4. And the truth of the matter is, I didn't like both of them either very well at all. So I think 25 and 7/8 is actually gonna be just right. So I'm gonna cut a blade off of this too. All right, there's 25 and 7/8. Okay, the final piece, and I didn't even bother to cut it yet, is going to be the width for the bigger bathroom upstairs, 36 and 7/8. Since I know that my 2 bedroom windows that are the same size of 37 inches width are good to go, I'm going to repurpose this stick, knock it down from 37, and I'm going to put it down to 36 and 7/8. All right, 36 and 7/8. I'm going to mark this and go outside and check again. You know, while I'm at it, I just as well do the 52 and 7/8 for the widths of the other windows. All right, there we are, 52 and 7/8. Let's go. Okay, well, I'm getting closer and closer. I like some widths and I don't like some widths. Okay, so for the 4 windows that are all the same size, I've really dialed this in. We are going to want 2 windows of one size and 2 windows of the other size. They're all going to be 38 and 1/8 high, but I do confirm that 52 and 7/8 is the width that we want for 2 of the windows. And for the other 2, we're definitely wanting 53 inches by 38 and 1/8. Okay, cool. That's 4 windows for sure done. For the next 2, 38 and 1/8 by 37, that's looking good. For the bathroom, 2 windows left, that's where we're at. So I like some of the measurements and I don't like some of the measurements. Starting with the width of the small casement window in the bathroom, master bath. I've chopped it down to, what is it now? At 19 and 1/8, honestly, I think it needs to be straight up 19. So I'm gonna try 19 inches. And honestly, for this window, 25 and 7/8 height is what I'm leaning towards. Now for the other one, I really liked the width of it, which was 36 and 7/8. So that's good. 36 and 7/8 inches. But I'm gonna double check again. I'm gonna bring out my 25 and 3/4 stick, which is an 1/8 shorter than the height of the casement and the master. But I really think that 25 and 3/4 is what we're gonna want for the large bathroom. So I'm gonna go chop this down to 19 and check a few more widths, and then we'll be done with windows. Alrighty, bring my 25 and 7/8, 25 and 3/4, and 19 flat now. Let's see how they work. I've just finished measuring the final widths and heights of the bathroom and dry fitting them with these sticks, and I like it. So, I am confirming that for the small casement window, 25 7/8 is the height that we want. And for the smaller, or for the larger bathroom, 25 3/4 is the height we want. It's an 1/8 of an inch difference, but it really does, you know, make a difference. I think dry fitting all of these sticks in the windows is absolutely the way to go. You can just see, you know, with your own eyes, does this look good or does this not look good? And that was definitely the mistake I made the first time. I just measured it with my laser measure. Didn't even double check. So I'm confident with these widths. These widths look good. These heights look good. I'm gonna call the eWindow store tomorrow morning. I hope they're doing okay. You know, they are down in Texas, and as you've seen in the news probably, Texas is experiencing its cold problems of its own. Their infrastructure is not like ours in Colorado, so their fuel lines are freezing, their gas lines are freezing, a lot of their power plants aren't operational right now. Some of their homes don't have the insulation we do, so I feel for those people. I hope they're all right, but these widths and heights look good. I'll get things updated, and boy, this window measuring is taking a little bit longer than I thought it would, at least video time wise. So that's all I'm gonna do for tonight. Tomorrow will be day 3 of the basement foundation repairs. So I'll be back tomorrow night, probably late. Tomorrow's a band day. I play in a band, play percussion, and we'll see what they do tomorrow. I wouldn't be surprised at some point, since they've got some hydraulic machinery down there, if I come back tomorrow and I see 1 or 2 of those helical piers actually starting to get drilled down into the ground. So I'm rambling at this point. It's been good. We'll see you in the next one. Today is February 22nd, Monday, and it's the 4th day CBS has been at the house. Right off the bat, you can see they've got the rods for the wall anchors already in place. In the front yard, they're digging it up. Moving on to some of these helical piers, they've got a lot in place already. I think the last time I was here, you just saw the corkscrews and the holes, but they've already got them drilled down into the bedrock, and then the seats holding up the foundation. So this part of the project is moving along. They still have to fill things in and fill it with concrete. I'll just walk through. I like these lights they have. So it looks like almost all of the piers are in. Some better lighting than what we've had in these other corners, so you can see how they've got that drilled down in, and then it's holding up the foundation. Looks like pretty much every pier is in at this point, so we'll come back tomorrow and see what's up. (23rd of February). It's a Tuesday, and tomorrow is inspection of the basement project. Right off the bat, you can see that these wall anchors are installed. All 6 of them. You can see a pile of concrete that they'll use to fill in these holes. And pretty much inspection day happens tomorrow, so all of these helical piers will be inspected before things are filled in. I do want to point out this pipe down here. I think I'll be able to use this pipe as a drain for a sink that I'd like to put over in this area. So that worked out really well. I'm going to leave a note to tell them not to fill in that hole right there, but every single other hole will get filled in, and I'll have my basement back. So yeah, this has been a heck of a project, but tomorrow's inspection day, so we'll see how it goes tomorrow. I think that's really all I'm going to show tonight, and we'll come back tomorrow when things are done.